Good morning. It is Sunday, January 14th, 2024. So the Bills game has been postponed until tomorrow, 4 o'clock or something. There's a travel ban went into effect 9 o'clock last night, and I guess it's still been extended. It was supposed to expire this morning at 6. It's still in effect. This band moved south last night, moved north during the night again, and now it's heading back south from Buffalo down to the south towns. So yesterday I was out doing tree work and it was muddy. There was some snow coming down. It was starting to freeze, but yeah, this is probably, it's blowing and stuff, maybe a foot of snow. But the hard part last night driving home from the granddaughter's birthday party was the visibility. High winds with the heavier snow just at night just makes it very hard to see this edge of the road or anything. It can barely, just like a dim, the street lights are just kind of like these dim little glows in the sky. It's kind of hard to even orient yourself to them. Yeah, so I think today the travel ban's still in effect, so we're going to clean out the driveway. If this ban moves quickly back down south, then the skies will clear up, and maybe we'll get out of it. Alright, it's probably been about 2 hours. The snow actually stopped, and the sky turned blue, and the sun came out, and now you can kind of see up there the sun just kind of comes in and out a bit. That's usually a sign that you're on the edge of a snow band. So now it's snowing pretty good again, and if you take a look, they're like micro snowballs instead of snowflakes now. So a different type of snow. I would guess probably a colder snow maybe. Yeah, trail ban's still on. Part of the problem with the snow, it's the top stuff is light, but it's wind blowing, so it's a little packed. But the bottom, because it was wet, rained a lot beforehand and stuff, but the bottom part's kind of thick and heavy, so hard to shovel. And snow blower forgets it rides on top of that wet stuff, it won't dig in, so I have to shovel it by hand. So I think we're going to take a break maybe, then shovel some of the back deck. Alright, it's probably been 2-3 hours shoveled off the back. You can see it's getting a little bit brighter there. The band kind of like wafts in and out, a little bit of sun peeks through and then it comes back. So we're either on the north or south edge of it. I don't know which way it's going, but we'll go and have some breakfast. Alright, so here's the local lake effect snow. This is Lake Erie here, Lake Ontario. Here's Buffalo. So here's a snow band that's set up. The wind's coming right up the fetch of the lake. So that's why we get lake effect snow right here. So that's where it is now. That's where it was yesterday afternoon. Then in the evening it went down, and then later in the evening it went up here, and now it headed back down here. So it's been down here, it's 12 o'clock now, since maybe 10. Yeah, so I don't know, I think it's usually it heads south eventually down in the ski country, but when it parks here, you get lots of snow, and since it's windy, you get lots of whiteout conditions. So let's take a look outside. Alright, so this dark green band, this is what it looks like when you look out the window. So there you go. Heavy snowfall, and it's not blowing too much right now. It's blowing a lot more before. Like, couldn't see like the car in the tree. You couldn't see that, So it's just like a heavy snow now, minus the wind. So that's what it looks like when you're in a lake effect snow band. But you can drive 10 miles and the sun will be out. Alright, this is still January 14th, Sunday. It's been snowing like this since about 10. It's about 1:30, so 11, 12, 1, 3.5 hours. We snow blowed once this morning. Definitely wasn't this much snow this morning. That's gonna be a 1.5 foot of snow probably out there. So we'll get started. Top of the bucket, so this boat continues to the snow. It is like 7:30 in the evening on Sunday, January 14th, and the snow band is moving to the north. So it's starting to lighten a little bit. I don't know, we probably got another, maybe another 6 inches of snow. We're going to clean this up and clean off the windows so we can see out and go to bed, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. But I think it snowed probably since, excuse me, what time did it snow? 9 o'clock this morning, 10 o'clock. It's been snowing constant. The sun came out for a couple minutes around 9 or something like that. Yeah. Still like a 30-mile-an-hour wind. Alright, went around and shoveled around the house porches and cleaned off the windows. I'm going to try to snow blow now. It's starting to snow again. But definitely getting much colder. Probably down, 10, 15, somewhere in there. I gotta go get different gloves, a little bit warmer gloves and fully dry gloves because my fingers are cold.